What really makes us human? Is it our emotions, our choices, or the way our brains are wired? And if machines can learn to mimic all of that, do they cross the line into becoming one of us? Psychopaths can imitate emotions without ever truly feeling them. Could artificial intelligence be the same? Perfect actors but empty inside. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Psych Talk with Anna. In today's episode, I will talk about whether or not AI can truly feel empathy for us. Or if just like psychopaths, they are mimicking human emotion. So let's get into it. Can AI really feel your joy or understand your grief? We have built machines that can write poetry, mimic human conversation, and even comfort the lonely. But are they truly empathizing or just simulating what empathy looks like? And if they can't feel, is AI more like a psychopath than a companion? So AI generates responses that sound empathetic because it's trained on patterns of human language. It does not feel sadness or joy. It predicts the most likely words based on context. Humans often project emotions onto AI, confusing mimicry for understanding. Human empathy arises from brain structures like the amygdala, which process emotions, and the prefrontal cortex, which is for understanding others' perspectives. AI has no amygdala, no nervous system, no lived experience, so it can't feel emotions. Instead, it imitates emotional responses statistically. And like psychopaths, that basically are humans but with impaired emotional processing. They literally lack empathy because their amygdala is understimulated. If you take an MRI of a psychopath's brain versus a normal person's brain, you can see that their amygdala is smaller and does not activate when showing certain images to that particular person, to that particular psychopath. You won't see the amygdala light up like a normal person amygdalas would. So psychopaths, like AI, they can not feel empathy, but they can mimic for manipulation. And so in a way, AI resembles this. It's able to mimic empathy without genuine feeling. But unlike psychopaths, AI is not supposed to be malicious, because it lacks consciousness altogether. So here's a question for you. Because AI lacks consciousness, do you think that can have any malicious plans against humans? Or take revenge in any way? Because that's the main difference between a psychopath and AI, is the consciousness part of it. Because otherwise, AI is very similar to a human brain. And again, true empathy has two parts. Affective empathy, which is actually feeling what someone else is feeling, and cognitive empathy, intellectually understanding another's perspective. AI may simulate cognitive empathy through data, but can never achieve affective empathy without emotions. And so, what does this mean for human relationships if machines become our primary listeners? Will people increasingly form attachments to machines that mimic empathy? Will AI take revenge on humans just like a psychopath would? Are psychopaths very similar to AI? What are their differences? So let's just think about all of these questions for a moment. And let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Next time an AI responds to you kindly, ask yourself, is this real empathy or just an incredibly convincing mirror of my own words? And more importantly, does it matter if it makes me feel understood? If it makes me feel better? This is the end of the episode. And so, to wrap things up, while AI can generate responses that sound empathetic, it doesn't actually feel what we feel. Unlike the human brain, with its amygdala and emotional wiring, AI relies only on patterns and data. In that way, it's more like a psychopath, able to mimic empathy but without genuine emotional depth. The real question is, does that matter to us? If an AI can make us feel understood even without truly understanding, how should we use it in our lives and relationships? Or should we stop using AI altogether as an emotional support and just recognize it for what it is, just a machine. And so that's something worth reflecting on as we move into a future where machines become more present in our emotional world. Also, do you think AI is very, very similar to a psychopath, or you think that because it lacks consciousnness, it actually can't have any feelings towards humans? Again, let me know in the comment section below. If you like this episode, subscribe and put a like, and thank you for listening.